not shutting us down today, motherfucker.
In the Dominican parade, you know we on 170. That's the block. If niggas ain't know.
Wait tomorrow, mother. We in the Concourse with it. Before the Bronx, nigga.
Yo, after this parade, there's gonna be so much ass shaking. Y'all don't even know what's going on. Only in New York City, y'all.
This will be Dominican all about. Word, nigga.
Play the music and we're gonna dance. Play the music and we're gonna dance.
Que lo que, mira lo que, mira.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. I want to start by giving all glory and honor praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother Ahmawan from down in Tampa Bay, Florida, from the Campbell province in Babylon. Come with another quick hit through this fan prayer, YAHWASHI. Lord, went to edify and feed the sheep. Double honor to that was an apostle, great millstone who teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who pushing this work and truth and sincerity to the scattered abroad. And this ain't gonna be too long. I just want to go into the topic. I was just watching this video, as you can see in the description. All right, the video that just played for you. That man, Jake out here partying. You know, they are this so-called Bronx Dominican pretty much parade, man. All right, and you know, I'm just looking at it and examining, like, dang, man, Jake out here really in that type of spirit. All right, they out here, you know, rejoicing and doing these things, of partying, you know, talking about a lot of ass, you know, a lot of this is, you know, and a lot of craziness is gonna be going on. And here you go, you got famine, you got death, destruction happening, you got a lot of judgment going out. You know, see parades like that, okay, situations like that, where a lot of things pop off, man. All right, you got things like that happening in Chicago, you got in Illinois. You got these devils just passing the goddamn pretty much purge law, man. Or these niggas can go out there and pretty much get away with second-degree murder, man. You see? You got these things going on. You got these devils, you know, Esau, so-called white man ushering in what? His NWO. All right, you got Jake in the spirit of, you know, want to throw ass and want to get behind it and party and celebrate. You know, what these words are in these bywords and proverbs, all right, that these devils have set upon us, man. You know, they call themselves Dominican, or when the Lord called them Simeon, man. All right, according to 12 tribes chart, man, that the Lord has given us you know, a description to identify us in these scriptures, all right, to let us know that who we are, bringing us back to who we are, all right. If you can receive it, and he have what? Jake still going off of, I'm Dominican, I'm this, I'm Issachar, not Issachar, Slovakia, but I'm Mexican, you know, I'm Puerto Rican. When those names go back into Ephraim, as the so-called Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, it's so-called, all right, which goes back into Simeon, all right. A Mexican, which is so-called that the white man have put up, you know, on us, which goes back into what? Issachar. You see, you got people just fully consumed in the folly of this world, man. All right, fully immersed into this folly of this world, into the lifestyle, man, that Esau has pretty much given them the liberty to do so. So being so, you know, we gonna grab scriptures and, you know, and bring it out, man. You know, because, hey, we in these times where there's a lot of things going on, man. All right, and this is the type of spirit that our people are in, and they're gonna have to pretty much get it throughout the terrible effects that and things that the Lord's gonna bring upon this place, man. All right, but ultimately, let's grab this scripture right quick. Based on the video, says Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 6, it says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in the low place, man. All right, it says folly is set in great place. Salaki, it says folly is set in a great dignity. All right, and that's just stuff you see today, man. You got Jake falling off the everyday trend, okay, through these social medias. All right, you got Jake just completely immersed into doing completely foolishness, man. All right, this is considered foolishness because what is this benefiting you to get closer to Yahawah, who you ignorantly call God and who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, man? All right, what is this benefiting you? Nothing, man. None of these things are going to benefit you but to destruction. All right, and that's what these devils want. That's what Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, wants you to want, man. He wants you to want the fallenness of this world, the mirth of this world. All right, the pretty much be in that spirit of feasting. They want you to be in that type of spirit, because when the Lord comes with that great wrath, all right, you're gonna be caught unaware. Okay, so we out here warning you, letting you know. But Jacob in the mindset of what? They want to party. They want to bullshit. They want to go out and pretty much do as they want. All right. And that's just what this vibration of this world pushes. All right. Let me grab this right quick. Getting on that. And grab that Ecclesiastes. Because Jake not really expecting these things, because they're not aware of these things. They not. And if they are aware, all right, they are what? Being simple-minded to it. It is taking it for how it is. It's gonna boil over. You know, Jake has taken this situation, and I mean Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American have taken this situation. All right, what's going on around the world, and adapted to it and normalized it to be something that they can adjust to the bullshit. You see, it's lucky for my French. But for this being the case, this is something that you see over and over and over daily, all right? And it's just something that's vexing, all right? It could bring vexing to the spirit, because why? You see our people not in the mind frame of mourning, but in the house of feasting. But let me grab this right quick, and then we're going to grab that next. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, YAHWASHI, and put off from day to day, all right? And that's in the form of speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man. Because what is Jake doing? You might warn Jake. You tell Jake. You bringing things to Jake. All right, letting them know what they do. They might suggest, I'll come out next week, or could I come out next week, or, can I hit up with you later? And you be like, yeah, because you just testing the spirit, trying the spirit. And what they do, they don't never come out, man. Sometimes Jake might come out in front of the brothers that's out in the highways and hedges, or when we out there, and they'll mock and scoff, okay? Or they will, hear it and then just go on about their day, man, okay? Because once again, it was proceeding to what? Hosea 4:6. Okay, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. So, being so, the former our people in the state of the mind they are in, they're going to also be rejected, because they're pretty much rejecting YAHWASHI, being in this spirit. But reading on, it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, YAHWASHI, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. So it's a anger, all right? The anger of the Lord is about to come upon this place is unspeakable. The Lord's far out, man. All right, if you're not seeking the Lord, you're not gonna really understand what's about to happen, man. We're coming into the time where it says we see beginning of sorrows. You got food shortages. You got a lot of things happening around the world. People are getting that love is meaning a waxing cold spirit. All right, you got a lot of things. People catching judgment out here. A lot of death going on. All right, and this is the current mindset our people in, man. So now they're not gonna see the wrath the Lord's gonna bring upon this place ultimately, and they're gonna end up being the ones that pretty much are gonna be in it. All right, and we pray YAHWASHI, keep us from out of that destruction, man. All right, reading on, it says, in thy security it says thou shalt be destroyed, because you got a lot of Jacob's got their feet kicked up, chilling, relaxing, and doing as they please. Going to parties, celebrating, celebrating the things, whatever it might be, just pretty much just in that spirit of feasting. And they're not gonna see that what the Lord's gonna bring that destruction, man, and perish to the day of vengeance. And that's a day you don't want to be in, man. That's a day you want to be in the spirit of, knowing that the Lord's gonna protect you. All right, that's why we tell you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man, seek the Lord while he may be found. Seek YAHWASHI while he may be found. Proceeding to Isaiah 55:6. But all right, grabbing that, let me grab this. Okay, about the house of feasting, man. Once again, it's not gonna be too long, you know, just for the edification's sake, man. You don't want to be in the spirit. All right, and if you see these things, you want to be far away from these things. All right, seek the Lord, because these Jake that are in that spirit are gonna be the ones gonna be getting caught up in that wrath that the Lord's gonna bring upon this place, man. That famine, death, and destruction, the sword. All right, it was mentioned in Second Ezra, chapter 15, man. But this is Ecclesiastes. Let me see. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 2. It says, "It is better to go to the house of mourning," which we are in the house of mourning. All right, we're mourning, we're crying out, we're in the spirit of being humbled, feeling these afflictions, man. All right, because we went off, and the majority of Jake not acknowledging the things that they have went off in, man. They don't consider YAHAWASHI. All right, they're not considering these things, man. So they're not mourning because they're not seeing that they did anything wrong. We're in a state of mourning because why? We went off, right? And we want to be right with the Lord because we know the wrath that the Lord's going to bring upon this place. It says, then to go to the house of feasting, which Jake got in the house of feasting, celebrating, chilling, got their feet kicked up once again, doing as they please, like the time of Noah. All right, Noah was out there, telling, these stiff-necked Jakes, hey, man, the Lord's about to, bring a flood, and what Jacob did, they was giving in marriage. All right, they was partying, doing the same thing you see today. All right, in that same spirit. It says, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Grabbing this, jumping down, and that's the point. It says, let me see. Verse 4, it says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools are in the house of mirth. All right, and Jake are in the house of mirth, man. All right, if you're not in the mourning, then you're in a different spirit of what? Mirth. All right, the Lord's about to destroy this place. All right, in a great number, man. All right, a great massive way, and you don't want to be a part of it. So you want to be in the state of acknowledging your sins, acknowledging your wrongs. All right, trying to do something to the best of your ability for the Lord, because He's about to bring things upon this place that's just unspeakable. But let me grab a few more precepts. I mean, even grab this right here. Jump down to verse 7. It says, surely a person maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. All right, so if you oppress, it's gonna make you mad, because you know that you are in a situation where your enemies are over you, and they rule over you, and they are oppressing you, man. That's why you go to these jobs, when you go to these certain situations, rather go to the bank or go into certain areas just to get something. They give it a hard time. They make it a hard time, for you to pretty much do something to take care of something, man. When you at work, the devil's telling you what to do. All right, you got to go to these damn jobs to slave for, pretty much minimum wage down there, pretty much, just to go back home and give it right back to these devils, because you got to pay bills, you got to take care of your car insurance, you got to take care of all these damn expenses. And some brothers might be on child support, some brothers might have to pay certain fees, fines. All right, when you see these things, you're being oppressed. All right, and that's gonna make you mad, because ultimately the Lord has set us up to be a special people unto Himself. Okay, holy meaning separate. We're separate from these other nations. We're different from these heathens, man. The Lord gave us these law, statutes, commandments to do what? Do right by Him, man. All right, to keep it and set that pretty much that the separation, man. All right. Lord has set us up above all these people, man. But what Jake you doing, man? Jake doing the same thing he was doing before, going off. And that's why you have troubling times to come on top of other wickedness. Because why? Things are progressing in disobedience to YAHAWASHI, man. All right, and wickedness. So the Lord's going to destroy this place, man. Like a reboot. Let me see. I'm going to grab this right quick. Here we can close it out. Lord willing, YAHAWASHI, you are edified. I just grabbed Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. It says, for my people is foolish, right? They have not known me. They are Sodom's children. And that's where Sodom goes into stupid. So you got Jake that's just stupid, right? Pretty much. Because why? Yeah, they're in the type of, you see in the video. They're in that type of spirit, man. And even more, just them being simple-minded, Read it on, it says, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil. All right, because you got Jake, they'd rather do that. They've been in the spirit to be partying and bullshit and partying and doing all those things. But to do good, they have no knowledge. All right, to try to get themselves together because they know that the Lord's about to destroy this place. Because they see that there's men out there doing the work and letting you know, hey, stop doing this, stop doing that. They don't want to acknowledge these things. They don't want to acknowledge that the fact that according to the law, statute, commandments, man, the Lord has, just to simple things. Stop eating crab, pork, strip the lobster. They don't want to acknowledge that. They don't want to have to make that type of change. They want to be in the spirit they're in now. All right. So hey, being in times man, you don't want to be in that spirit. You don't want to be falling after this crowd, man. This crowd is gonna lead to death and destruction. All right, proceeding to the scriptures. All right, but that I wanted to just bring that out through the spirit. Lord willing, this was edifying. It was in this spirit, But with that, we're gonna give all glory and praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Until next time, we say Shalom.
Play the music and we're gonna dance. Play the music, we're gonna dance.